Hello everyone, I'm Khal, and the Force has awoken. No, not there, not there. Yeah, so, hey, stop going out of focus, okay? I'm kind of tired. It is, now Friday the 18th. The Force Awakens is out. For general release. It was out yesterday for the early screenings. Regardless, I'll keep putting up Star Wars game videos for now, until later in December. We're still mid-December right now, and we're around film release, so I think for the next week I'll still be releasing Star Wars videos. A good number of you seem to be enjoying that, so excellent. I mean, it's always a pleasure to produce something that people enjoy. I'm glad I'm gonna cut out all this dead air. Yeah, so my mind is kind of all over the place right now. Or rather, everywhere but here. Complete mind. Haven't been able to sleep much lately. Kids have been up. You may notice the swelling. That's because that sickness doesn't really go away. Whenever I get sick, I always seem to get swollen around here. Anyway, my son, he has some issues. He's got Asperger's at least, if not mild autism. So he has some quirks. Last night he was crying almost the whole night, and I had to sleep with him in this room here, the computer room. We have a little bed to keep him off to the side, so that way he doesn't disturb his siblings. So my son who was crying last night, as I mentioned, he scared me today. I mean, I was at work, I was downtown, far away, and I get a call from his therapist. Yes, we drop him off at a therapist a couple times a week. Can't afford more than that. Very difficult to afford more than that. So, actually very difficult to afford what we can now. He's about done. We're taking a break from it for a while just because we can't afford more. Regardless, they called me on my cell phone because they couldn't reach my wife. And, it turned out that my son was scared at one point. I mean, he gets scared by loud noises, mechanical noises, etc. But he started crying, but they could swear he was crying blood. That scared the hell out of me, being told that. Thank goodness it seems he's okay, but it's scary to be stuck far away from your child and be told that they're crying blood. I feel kind of helpless. On top of that, the client which I was working at, they had several things that needed to be wrapped up because several people are either going on Christmas holidays, or one person needed a laptop set up because they are going to be working remotely, and they won't be in next week. So that was the last opportunity. I had to get that all wrapped up in order to make sure that I'd probably have been screwed. Fun. In the bum. Really puts the FU in fun. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, later on I'll talk to you about my methodology for capturing games. Actually, might as well right now. I only capture games that either I physically own or I'm borrowing from someone else. I don't I don't pirate, I don't download stuff that doesn't belong to me. Not that I'm judging anybody that does, it's just not my bag. Either it has to be mine, or it has to be borrowed. I only capture legally owned games. Now, that's not to say I won't play a game that I own that has been patched in order to accommodate English if it's originally a Japanese game. What I do with my own or borrowed products is my choice. I mean, as long as I'm not distributing it, i.e. aiding piracy, etc. It's just not how Khal rolls, okay? So, eventually I'll be sharing some old family photos. I mentioned that I'm half Japanese. I'm kind of related to Japanese nobility. Well, I'm not related to the point where I can actually get any money for it. I'm just a distant relative that if I walked up unannounced, they'd probably turn me away because they wouldn't have any way of knowing who I actually am. No, I'd have to get introduced through one of my Japanese relatives from Japan, or possibly my grandfather. Those are the closest connections I have. In other news, my Jika HD Cap X seems to be broken. That's this little thing. It doesn't really have a live capture ability, it just has an HDMI in and a pass-through to the monitor so you can see what the heck you're doing, and a USB connector that lets you plug in a USB device. I find only USB 3 devices work. Anyway, when it's plugged in, only the power light shows. Only the power light. Normally, it would have other things that show whether it's connected via HDMI component or RCA. It was very handy for capturing video from consoles. But now it seems that I'm stuck now with PC or emulating games that I own until this gets fixed or I get something new. And I'm hoping it'll get fixed. Dear sweet golly magoggy, goody gumdrops, I hope that this thing gets fixed, because I can't afford another capture device. I mean, this one was cheaper, like $100-ish range, or less. I think around $100. But the ones that are recommended, like the what was it called? Well, I can't remember what they're called, but the prime ones, the ones that everyone seems to like, and the ones that support Twitch streaming, etc., due to connecting to your computer directly, they're usually a pretty penny, $200-ish range. Not in my price range. Not in the least. That's very unfortunate. So, my Jika, please fix. Please fix. Please fix. Please. Please. Please fix. Fix for me. So, 43 subscribers. I think that's exactly 10 more than the last time I talked about how many subscribers I had. Go me! Ultimately, in the end, the amount of subscribers doesn't matter as long as I'm helping you guys. And plus, remember, this channel I started really for me in order to help me learn to overcome my social anxiety and overcome tragedies that have happened in my life. So, thank you very much for being there for me. You guys are a huge help to me, and I appreciate it every single moment of every single day. That being said, I have a present for you guys. An origin key for Darkspore, and I wish to give it out. Just comment in the video, and well, in a week, anybody who comments has a chance to win. A pretty good chance, because chances are one or none of you will comment. So, I hope that you guys have a wonderful Star Wars release day. This is Khal, signing off.